Hi everyone, Leo here, and with this video we will share how to clone a reverb with the Hotone Verbera. Actually, we will clone a reverb which is a plugin in my DAW. And we will also answer some questions that I have received in my demo review of this pedal, like can the Verbera clone choruses, etc. Let's start. First of all, let me explain how I have connected the Verbera to clone a plugin reverb inside my DAW. Well, it is pretty easy. The output of the Verbera is going to my audio interface, and then I have two stereo outputs of my audio interface where I have connected a cable with two XLR jacks and one TRS jacks that goes into the stereo input of the Verbera. This is quite important to capture the stereo reverb inside my DAW. By the way, in my DAW I have the Baby Audio Crystalline reverb, which is the reverb I want to clone. Now, once the connections are done, we simply have to press this clone button twice. The first time to enter the cloning procedure and the second one to actually clone the reverb. Then the Verbera is sending an impulse via its output, which is going into my audio interface, and then the Verbera is recording back the answer, and then it starts thinking and finally the cloning is done after some seconds. And now we have our plugin inside the Verbera, which is super cool in my opinion. So basically, the Verbera cloning functionality works as the process used to clone a cabinet. I mean, it sends an impulse and it records back the response. That's also the reason why it is not able to clone choruses or modulations. Technically, of course, you can do whatever you want, but this procedure works pretty well to capture a cabinet or a reverb. A reverb that could be an hardware reverb or a reverb plugin inside your DAW. And in fact, in the user manual there is written, it's based on IR, impulse response tech. So it works best with clean, simple reverb tones, not stuff with shimmer, modulation, or other funky effects. So turn off modulation or shimmer on the reverb pedal. The Verbera doesn't clone those. You can always add modulation later using the Verbera's built-in mod control. This is interesting. I mean, modulations can be added afterwards using the modulation inside the Verbera. One more info for you. To get our clone sounding exactly right, we have to set our Verbera like this. Tone 12 o'clock without additional tone shaping. Decay max, ensuring a complete capture of the reverb decay. Mod attack XR mix pre-delay all the way down. Parameters other than the clone tone can be adjusted as needed. Finally, I think it is a great possibility. I mean, there are always hardware units or plugins we get used and that we want to use in our pedalboard, and we can do it with this little pedal. We have now reached the end of this video. Hope you enjoyed, and if you did, please subscribe to my channel, ring the notification bell and leave a thumb up, as it would be of great help. If you're interested in my IRs, NAM or Tonix profiles, you can check out the link in the card above or description below, where there is also a link to a playlist of songs of mine and to my new EP Art Love Freedom. Thank you so much for watching and see you soon. Bye bye.